Kia ora folks, o tēnā koe if you're new. My name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I'm attempting to create abundance on a tiny income, and I do my budget in cash and I stuff it every week, and then on Sundays I also put out another video where I do some savings. Alright, so we have $3.40 this week. 3, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I have to tell you that I went to the dentist this week and I had saved for that, which was good. What am I doing? But it took everything in my wallet. They told me that to budget for $220 to $240 and it cost $265. I took $260 out of my envelope and the rest I had in change in my wallet. So there's not much left over this week. Other than that, everything got spent. Let's stuff my wallet with food, petrol and fun money. Food, I have upped the budget to $170 for the last couple of weeks because of inflation. And it does hurt my sinking funds, but it is what it is, you know. I just determined that part of the abundance equation is eating well and eating sufficient nutrients, and that's where the cost comes in. So I won't count it, that's $170. Petroleum is going to get its regular $40. And fun is going to get $20. I had a little thought that with that fun money, that's just for my kids really, and it's how I fund little snacks and drinks and stuff while we're out. If there's any left over, I might roll that into one of my sinking fund envelopes where I save money for doing stuff with the kids in the holidays. I've got this out because if you're not new here, you'll know I pay my big person $14 because that's her age. So I've just made change there. And that goes in there. She's got used to having this money, and to begin with she was very good at holding on to it, and now she is finding plenty of things to spend her money on. We had an agreement that she would pay for her skincare and makeup, and I think we need to return to that conversation because she is still using my face wash and stuff like that, and I really need for her to take responsibility for paying for that herself, because I don't think she realizes how expensive that stuff is, especially like stuff like hair masks and things. Okay, let's get into this revolving binder. This is everyday expenses that we're in and out of quite a lot. I managed to hold on to my household monies. It's got 10 in there. I will give it another 10 today. And there are things that I need to buy for the house specifically at the moment. I'm doing a garden rubbish cleanup and I could use one of those bags. Pin money. This is just my guilt-free money. I give myself $20 a week to spend on whatever. It helps me not overspend in other categories, you know, because we're all human. Beauty, I'm skipping. Health, got slammed last week. I think it had 95, now it's got 35. So what I'm gonna do 25 today. So I've got 20, 30, 40, 55, 60. That builds that back up. Although I do have an appointment with my OT. My shoulder is feeling a heck of a lot better. I need to get back into doing some running, and it's getting started in the middle of winter. I'm just lazy. Clothes, skipped giving. I'm going to give it that leftover $1 from the allowance. 2, 3, 4. So that's 5. But what I'm going to do, no, I'm just going to put it in there. No, I'm not. I'm going to swap it for this. As a rule, I don't really want to put coins in my envelopes. I mean, it's fine, a few, but yeah, they're really designed for notes rather than coins. Miscellaneous doesn't hold any money, sadly. All right, let's go over to the sinking funds binder. This is more long term. Dentist, as I said, got cleared out, although I still have a bit of a contingency 1 month ahead for my daughter's braces, and I have got that set up on AP, but I just want to keep that 1 month ahead sitting in a savings account just in case. In terms of my dental work, I do have to go back next month on the 18th, I think, and have a procedure. It's not the most expensive procedure, but it's still going to cost between $500 and $800. There is no way I can save that kind of money between here and now. So I've made the decision that I'm going to use my emergency fund. I have a $1,000 emergency fund sitting online, and then I will make plans to rebuild that over time. I'm very hopeful that this dentist visit or periodontal visit and a course of antibiotics will sort my issue out for the medium to long term, so fingers crossed there. Kids fun, I'm skipping. As I said, that's sort of the holidays. I need to clean that tracker off. Fairbays, I am skipping. They are going, the 2 youngest are going in to be spayed and chipped next week. I've prepaid that. Plus I have 150 in the bank and 10 there. I will start stuffing it again, but just skipping it this week. Car is going to get 10. Car has 100 in the bank, now 15. The next thing coming up in September is a year's worth of registration. And I think my task is to cash flow that, i.e. pay it, save and pay it from cash without touching that $100. And then once that's done, that's kind of all out of the way. Warrant of Fitness is out of the way for some time, and money that I put in here can go into that bank account and be sitting there for any car trouble, or if I'm in an accident, to pay for the excess in the future. Go Forks, I'm not starting this week, but Christmas is going to get $20. I have some little dividers in here, miscellaneous, presents and food, so I'm still working away on presents. I have 150 in the bank, 50 there, 60, 70, and I'm a wee bit behind where I'd like to be with this. It's fine, it's just, you know, I've been spending a lot on, or saving a lot towards dental and pets, and now it's time, I think, to really focus on this sinking fund and my car sinking fund. Gifts is going to get, this is like the birthday fund for my immediate family. They're going to get those last 2 5s. So now Pies has 30 and Scooter has 30. And once those two are at $50, I can move on to some of the others. I hope that made sense, but if it didn't, ask me questions. I would love it if you subscribe to this video, to this channel, if you haven't already done that. I'm really terrible at reminding people to do that, but I've been noticing my subscriptions going up and up, which is amazing. Thank you so much if you have already subscribed, and thank you to my regular subscribers who chat with me. I really appreciate you. I'm just going to count this real quick. $1.90 going into the impossible jar. This gets counted up at the end of the month. I've also got these notes here that form part of this challenge, and I just tuck them away until end of October, I think. And then we'll do a great count up of how much little loose change I've been able to save over the year. And bear in mind, I am on a low income, so you know, any little helps. That's, I guess, what I'm trying to say there. These have been neglected, these envelopes, but I am going to feed them from my savings challenges. And if you're wondering what the heck I'm talking about, come back on Sunday. I have another folder with these mini savings challenges. They're a lot of fun. They're just a fun way to save for some of those bigger expenses. All right, so happy Wednesday. Kia ora.